Hey, welcome back to Bourbon Bill's Bar. Today, where the beads are plastic, the cocktails are classic, we're going to talk about the Sazerac cocktail, just in time for Mardi Gras. It's the official drink of New Orleans, and you're going to see why right after these messages. Welcome to Bourbon Bill's Bar. From bold bourbons to timeless tiki, we explore the craft, culture, and charisma of mixology with vintage flair and modern swagger. Subscribe to join our speakeasy and ring the bell so you never miss a pour. Hey, welcome back to Bourbon Bill's Bar, where the only thing that we parade around here is good taste. Now, Mardi Gras is all about celebration, and every great celebration needs a signature drink. Now, while some may reach for a hurricane or a mint julep, the real king of the carnival is the Sazerac. In fact, New Orleans made it the official drink in 2008. So let me tell you a little bit about why this drink is so important. Now, the Sazerac dates back to the 1800s from New Orleans. Of course it does. Okay, originally it was made with a base of cognac, and it was the Sazerac de Forge cognac. And if you know anything about bartending, a lot of times people want to impress their friends. And in New Orleans, it's either someone trying to impress someone or just got damn lucky. So there was a problem where a lot of the cognac region was wiped out by parasites. And for a long time, cognac was really hard to come by. So somebody says, why don't we use American rye whiskey? So that was definitely an upgrade that we're going to explore right now. The Sazerac is really kind of a build drink. We're going to use the mixing vessel, but it's not really a shaken drink. So let's just go ahead and see what it really takes to put this wonderful classic cocktail into existence. So we're going to just start off with our Mixology and Craft Boston Shaker set. We're going to use it for our mixing vessel today. And we're going to start off with 2 ounces of rye. And of course, we're using Sazerac rye from New Orleans for this classic Sazerac. So we're going to add 2 ounces into the mixing vessel. Now this is where the magic is going to start happening. Okay, now the original recipe talked about using a sugar cube. Okay, but you know, if you don't happen to have a sugar cube and you just don't feel like going out just to buy it just for this one drink, actually about a bar spoon of sugar will do the trick. And we'll put that in. And then we're going to use Peychaud aromatic bitters, a few dashes of that. And when you look down in the vessel, that sugar will start to turn kind of a pink, kind of a Mardi Gras color in and of itself. Okay? So let's add in a little bit of ice. You just want to make sure that that sugar is muddled down before you put in your ice. That way it's a little more broken down. If you want to feel a little modern and you want to use simple syrup, that's okay too. Alrighty, now let's talk about the glass preparation. Now this classic cocktail requires a classic glass. So we have our double rocks tumbler right here, and we're going to have to prepare it. Okay, now that's something new that you haven't seen on this show before, actually preparing the glass. And that's where our friend Absinthe comes in. So we're using Mephisto Absinthe, but we're not using this just to drink the absinthe because nobody wants to dance with the fairies, okay? But we're going to just put in a goodly amount of just like a big splash, and we're actually creating a rinse on the glass of the absinthe, okay? So we just want to make sure that that's coated like a good old iron skillet before you make your cornbread. Or, you know, it'll be as, let me restate and say, this will be as tasty as powdered sugar falling off beignets. All right, so we give that a good wash in that glass, and we're just going to dump that into another glass and save it for later. All right, and of course, we want to use a proper gentleman's cube in our mix. And now that we have this all stirred and chilled down, we can go ahead and strain that drink into our glass. And look at that gorgeous color. Now, some people like their drinks a little sweeter. Some people don't. Okay, this is where we have choices. The original Sazerac recipe calls for a lemon twist. Okay, so we'll rim that glass, get some of that lemon oil on the glass, and just drop that bad boy in. Now, some recipes call for a cherry, some do not. Okay, the purists say this is plenty. But some people may want to actually just put a little splash of cherry juice in there, and that will sweeten things up. And there you have it, the Sazerac cocktail. Not only is this beautiful, it's delicious, and you can see it's pretty quick to get it out there in front of your friends. So this is Bourbon Bill from Bourbon Bill's Bar. Don't forget to smash that subscribe and like button, and anybody you know that's having a Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday party, turn them on to this video as well as some of the other videos on this channel. That's it for today. Laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll, and cheers.